Hey guys, what's up? This is officaljamntherealist coming back to you with another video, and today we have a good amount of news to talk about. Again, if you like my videos, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified when I post videos, and don't forget to comment down below of your I guess game that you're most excited for 2023. Me, it's Final Fantasy 16 and Starfield. That's two games, but they're games nonetheless. So let's get started. So first we have Capcom. I know this has already been out, everyone's been talking about it, but they have a live stream set for March the 9th, which I will be watching. 5:30. It starts at 5:30 p.m. Eastern and 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. There's also a pre-show starting at 2:10 p.m. Pacific time and 5:10 p.m. Eastern time. So this will be a very short broadcast. It'll be like 26 minutes. It'll show Resident Evil 4 Remake, which hopefully, they'll have a release date for the demo. They probably will have a release date for the demo by then. They'll probably announce it on the Capcom Spotlight, the little showcase. Then Exo Primal, which I've been wondering, I know they opened the beta, I believe, last year, but I've been wondering, where is Exo Primal? It looks like a pretty exciting game to play. Next, we have Monster Hunter Rise. They're probably going to announce, the next monster in the Sunbreak Game Pass, and they'll probably showcase, Sunbreak coming out for PlayStation and Xbox, I believe, in the summer. It's either the summer or spring. Next, we have Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. Already got that pre-ordered. I think the last Mega Man game I played was in elementary school, and literally it made me so mad I cried. I was in probably first, second grade. I was so mad at that game. But the next game they're going to talk about is Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, which is a Nintendo Switch game, which I believe is only coming to Nintendo Switch. I believe it was a DS game, 3DS. Mistake me if I'm wrong, but that's all they're going to be talking about during the broadcast. I'm sure Resident Evil 4 Remake is probably going to be the last thing they talk about. But on to some other news, some really exciting news. Well, I mean, Capcom Spotlight is exciting, but this is more exciting. New Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi game announced. When I saw this, I was like, what? No. And a lot of people have been asking for Budokai Tenkaichi 4, but they did 3. I think they did Infinite. I think Infinite was Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Mistake me if I'm wrong. But then they had the collection for PS3 and 360. It was like 2 games, like Budokai Tenkaichi and Budokai Tenkaichi 3, if I'm not mistaken, or it might have been Budokai and then Budokai 3. I'm not sure, but Budokai Tenkaichi, I think it's called Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi Sparking. It looks really cool. I'm excited. I don't know when it's going to come out. And, with this happening and them doing the updated graphics, adding more characters, could they do this for Ultimate Ninja? Now, when you really think about it, though, Ultimate Ninja Storm is the upgraded Ultimate Ninja from the PS2 days. So, they kind of already had their upgrade, and now they're coming out with Naruto X Boruto Storm Connections, which is the full game, Ultimate Ninja Storm 1 all the way through Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 Road to Boruto, all mixed, not mixed together, but just one game through, which that's going to be a pretty long game. Hopefully they add the Haku and Zabuza section that they took out in Ultimate Ninja Storm 1. That was a crime. But I don't know, I'm excited for this. It makes me wonder when it's going to come out, because we've been long overdue for a Dragon Ball game, with COVID and everything, because we usually get a Dragon Ball game every year. On the 360, I have almost every single Dragon Ball game except for not Raging Blast. It was the Burst Limit. Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit. That's the only one I don't have on my 360, but I even have Dragon Ball Z Connect. But we've been long overdue. I think the last game was Kakarot, and then I don't know when they're going to upgrade the Kakarot one, because I forgot something happened with it. One of my friends was telling me something happened with it, and they had to push back the update. But the last game was Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and that was in 2020. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was 2020. And then they were bringing out DLC for Xenoverse 2, which, you know, that game came out in 2017, 2016. Yeah, 2016. No, 2015. Yeah, it came out 2015, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, now we are getting Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi Sparking. This is really exciting, and I cannot wait to play this game. Hopefully it comes out, you know, holiday this year, maybe. But it's probably going to come out next year because Naruto X Boruto is coming out this year. So it's probably going to come out next year. The next thing we're going to talk about is Resident Evil 4 Remake. So the devs want to betray your expectations. This had me really confused. I've never played the game before. I haven't played the first one, the original one. So I can go ahead and probably like buy the original one and play it now, but I rather wait for the remake since, you know, I'm on Twitch playing. I finished Resident Evil 2 last night, and now we're playing Resident Evil 3. But in an interview with Play Magazine, Resident Evil 4 Remake producer Yokihashi Hirobayashi, I'm sorry if I butchered the name, explained how the developers are straddling the line between staying faithful to the original game and delivering something exciting for new and old fans alike. So this is what he said. We want the game to be simultaneously fresh yet similar. Our aim is to betray your expectations in the best way possible, while of course respecting the feel of the original game. He also went on to say, we've already gleaned from the... No, my bad. He also went on to say the controls are similar in those in the recent Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes, on top of which we have worked to reproduce the feeling of the original by assembling elements like level design and enemy behavior from scratch. It took a lot of trial and error to get the balance right, as was the case with the original game. And he also went to say, while there are elements of moving through the game as a pair which differ from how you manage just controlling Leon and introduce a different kind of challenge, I think we have made it so that by having Ashley be a more convincing standalone character, players will come to enjoy these sections. So I'm guessing the sections with Leon and Ashley, which we saw from the trailer recently from the PlayStation Showcase, I guess those parts were annoying, which I mean I can kind of see, like, you know, I can kind of see why they were annoying, you know, trying to protect someone while fighting off hordes of enemies. But yeah, you know, that sounds like it'll make it a little bit easier. But now going back to the betraying our expectations, are they going to remake Resident Evil 5? Like, you know, kind of push Resident Evil 5 into a different story by betraying our expectations, or what we like, people know how the original ends, so they're going to give like a different ending to maybe leave the door open for more remakes. Obviously not for Resident Evil, you know, 7 and 8, because those are like established, you know, those aren't remakes, but those are established. But like 5 and 6, to maybe connect it into Resident Evil 9, I'm not sure, or the next, you know, Resident Evil character, you know, little trilogy thing, or maybe 2-game thing. I'm not sure, but it'll be pretty exciting if they do. I'm excited of what they mean by betray our expectations. Like, it could mean a good thing, like, you know, it can make it better, or it could just like make it dead on arrival. But we will see. And then last but not least, Square Enix is seeing a big shakeup at the top. So in a statement to investors, Square Enix said, under the rapid change of business environment surrounding the entertainment industry, the proposed changes is intended to reshape the management team, with the goal of adopting ever-evolving technological innovations, my goodness, and maximizing on the creativity of the company's group in order to deliver even greater entertainment to its customers around the world. So the current president, Yosuke Matsuda, I'm sorry if I butchered your name, will be stepping down and will be replaced by the current company director, Takashi Kiryu. Is that how you say it? I'm sorry if I butchered your name. But the change will be made official on June 2023, which is kind of funny because that's when Final Fantasy 16 comes out. after the 43rd annual shareholders meeting of the board of directors. So, with that statement, the statement made by the investors, to, I guess, maximize on creativity and technological innovations of the company's group in order to deliver even greater entertainment to its customers around the world. It makes me wonder, like, what games do they know about or have in the pipeline that's going to come out? Like, I know, so we're getting Final Fantasy 16. Obviously, they probably already greenlit, like, all the Final Fantasies, like, 17, 18, 19. But what other games? Like, are we going to get more Star Ocean games? More. I know we're probably going to get more 2D HD Nintendo games. Are we going to get another Chrono Crisis? Not Chrono Crisis. Is that how you say it? Yeah, Chrono Crisis, right? Or another Chrono game. Like, it. Are they going to remake those games? Final Fantasy 9 remake. Like, it makes me wonder, what games does Square Enix have, that they're, trying to deliver even greater entertainment to its customers around the world. Because we already saw how much they changed Final Fantasy 16. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm in between. I do like my turn-based combat a lot, especially what game did I play was the Diofield Chronicle. That game to me was really fun. I enjoyed that game. But then, you also have the people who hate turn-based combat, or say it's outdated, it's old, But, I mean, it's working for Nintendo. I mean, look at Fire Emblem Engage. Like, that's turn-based combat. I love it. It's strategy turn-based combat, actually. But, yeah, so I guess maybe, obviously, going forward, Final Fantasy 16 is going to be more movie-like. Well, all the Final Fantasies. I mean, look at Final Fantasy 7 remake and how they did that remake, and now look at Final Fantasy 16. So I guess all these Final Fantasy games, I mean, and also it's not just about Final Fantasy, but all those Final Fantasy games are going to be more I guess action RPG like, not like Bayonetta action type, but like more action adventure, kind of like Final Fantasy 15. Obviously, it started with Final Fantasy 15, but yeah. So the old president is stepping down, and the new president is coming up. So we're going to see what's in the future for Square Enix, and now, and especially if you look at this year, there's not even a Square Enix game coming to Xbox, which is very interesting. All the games are coming to Nintendo Switch and PlayStation, which, I have all the systems, but I like to kind of just, I like to look at the business sides of, the industry, and especially, with them not putting games on Xbox, and now you got Sega and Atlas putting more of their JRPGs on Xbox while Square Enix is moving away. I find it really interesting. But that is all for today. If you like the video, again, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and don't forget to hit that like button, and don't forget to put a comment down below of your game that you're most excited for this year. Me, it's Final Fantasy 16, Starfield, and one more, The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. I was about to say Breath of the Wild. No, it's Tears of the Kingdom now. But I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and Official J Man the Realist is out.